me, hanging from the willow tree, quietly drifting in the open breeze. Suddenly, the wind blows you away from me. Now I see we were never meant to be. If only we could travel back in time. Whoa, right where we belong. Maybe we'll never need a reason why. Whoa, dancing till the dawn. If only we could travel back in time. Whoa, right where we belong. Maybe we'll never need a reason why. Whoa, dancing till the dawn. Born from the same branch and leaves, wild and free, living here in harmony. Don't you see? This is where you want to be. When you leave, the world is never what it seems. If only we could travel back in time. Whoa, right where we belong. Maybe we'll never need a reason why. Whoa, dancing till the dawn. If only we could travel back in time. Whoa, right where we belong. Maybe we'll never need a reason why. Whoa, dancing till the dawn.
You are ruthless, yeah, you don't give a damn about what I do. You think you're the coolest. Who would ever wanna be like you? You left my heart in pain, yeah. You don't have to admit it now. You want me to stay, but I can barely use it now. You left my heart in pain. You want me to stay, yeah, but I can barely use it now. You left my heart in pain. You live a high life, limousines through your fantasies. You never knew it, but you were my lifeline. You got me drowning in the sea. You left my heart in pain, yeah. You don't have to admit it now. You want me to stay, but I can barely use it now. You left my heart in pain.
Thank you for the raid, Limited Night.
Tonight, I see who you are tonight. Don't want your love, don't want your love.
do that? Why would you do that? I don't have a weapon. I have a ghost.
Gun versus sword.
I have a ghost.
Well,
Speaking
when
of
you
ghosts.
have to regenerate at least once.
Best part is I could even hold it like a Destiny ghost. He's just going to sit there for the podcast.
Yeah, sorry, I knocked a load of stuff on my desk when I picked that up.
He even blinks.
Only a ruler.
So hello, yes, first port of call. I don't know why the frame rate's so weird.
My stupid...
Flailing. So yeah, Ninja, do you mean when are we playing next Fallout 76, or can we play it? Because I mean we can.
I was playing it earlier. I invaded Sashi.
So I mean
Very quick.
Oh, wow.
we can play it. It just depends when we have a chance. Anyway,
Damn cables.
onto the podcast. We have Stop and Catherine, as you can probably tell. We've gone through all this formality before and blah 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 blah. But yeah, as per usual, not too much planning goes into this podcast, as per the off-topic podcast.
There's no planning.
Yeah, there's a reason why we compare ourselves to the off-topic podcast more than the RT podcast. Because we go off-topic so easily and we never get back onto it.
Well, you can't really go off topic if you don't have a topic.
Yeah, I know, that's
to
why.
go off.
It's confusing. So yeah. I mean, we could always talk about Stubbs' Destiny cosplays planning.
Yeah. I'm gonna be going to RDX next year as Devram K. So doing a little bit of quite like to be quite. The best way to put it is, I like to be quite organised. So I've started planning ahead. Gonna be painting some guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, now is the best time to start because you're going to forget.
Here's a point as well.
Reach a really difficult bit and then get fed up.
I'm going to say this now. This podcast might be cut short because I have to go to London tomorrow. So
And I have to go out somewhere.
yeah, so it might be cut short by
have to leave
15
the
minutes, not by a ton, but we may only go for 45 minutes today. Just heads up.
I shouldn't really be drinking since I've actually got to be... Well, it's not till the
Can I
afternoon.
ask you, when do you ever not drink?
That's
Most days.
a good point.
Sorry.
I said I
Definitely
did
not
have a
plugging this.
blog on a bath yesterday.
Stop just chugging cream soda by the 2 litre bottle.
That's the only way to do it.
Catherine's just sipping, I think that's rum?
No, that was
Whiskey?
me.
Mead. Whiskey looks very similar to
I
mead.
didn't knock over and all over my desk.
Oh, that might be interesting when your mouse finally congeals all of that inside of it.
Nah, it's fine. Most of it missed the mouth mat and went onto my cup of tea.
It happens at the end of the day. I have definitely put way too many drinks across keyboards without
I
too
was
much
more
problem.
concerned about it getting a little bit on my mouth.
Yeah, especially since the
But
mouse
it's
is new.
fine.
There's a reason my laptop is over there. Which I can actually point out. My laptop is there. Like, it
This
is...
is why I... Sorry. This
is
is why I
mine.
was so sceptical. Well, so kind of uneasy about spending a lot on the mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, because
As I know, I'm not exactly very...
you picked one of the better ones.
I'm not good with hand-eye coordination. It's like I was even focusing on whatever it was I was doing at the time.
You picked
and
one
it
of the
still
better...
wasn't there.
You picked one of the better keyboards. Because...
Yeah, I
Corsair
can
tend to make their
see-
keyboards so that if you put water on it, it just drains. Like, also, I got a new controller.
Nice.
Nice.
I prefer these. I actually really like the white colour controllers. A, because, well, I mean, the
I don't
downside
like-
is I can see every bit of dust on it in the universe. But
Yeah, that's the problem. I don't like being able to see the dust.
the downside, of course, to not having that one and having a black one is I get it easily confused with everyone else's, which was a problem
Yeah.
at the extra live
I
stream.
still need to get mine.
You do.
And Ben,
You do. And
hopefully he's going to RTUK.
hopefully.
That would be convenient.
I mean,
if not, just
At the,
Southampton.
at the end of the day, the problem we had was I put my controller in my bag. Catherine picked up a controller she thought was my controller and put it in my bag. Ben put his controller in my bag.
No, he put my control.
He put yours in, you put his in.
And you put yours in.
Yeah. So I got it right.
That's the only way I can think about it.
Yeah, I got it right. And then everyone just decided to give me controllers.
And I put yours in.
Look, I know that yours is yours because it's covered in dog hair.
Yeah. And cat, well, mostly cat hair.
I mean, at the end of this...
It was on top of my Xbox with the other controller.
I know.
Pretty sure it was, anyway.
I mean, at the end of it all, I just went into game and exchanged my broken controller, or what I thought was my broken controller. It's a controller. It's faulty. And I got that one for free, and I'm still covered to get another one if it breaks.
Nice. I'm lucky I have a backup controller and 2 360 controllers.
I'm just very...
Should work?
Yeah, I'm just very glad I paid £5 for 2 years cover on my controller. It's worth it.
Yeah. They're like 20 quid for the wired ones from the game, and they're really good.
I don't like wired.
I want the weighty ones because you can stick batteries in them.
I prefer wired just because if it's wireless, I have the temptation to throw it. It's wired, I can't throw it.
Well,
I
but
just
you
want
can.
to snap this.
I mean, I did.
You can throw a wired controller. It doesn't stop you
Why
from
am
throwing
I not
it.
using one
It
of my
just stops
wireless
it from being thrown at a distance. Unless, of course, it
Also,
rips
I have
out of
a
your
cat.
PC at full narrow knots.
No, my cat doesn't see cables yet.
Yet.
Might one day.
He's young, to be fair.
Yeah. And I mean, the dog might start to
Here's a guess. Here's a guess. Let's see if me and Stock can guess how old Mogar is.
Yeah, that's just my problem because I can't remember exactly how old he is.
Can you remember in the rough ballpark? He could be this age, or he could be this.
Let's either put
He
his
could be
age in my phone.
272, but it's very unlikely.
Um,
I like how my
where the hell is
I like how the
Karen?
ghost over here is just flickering. It's great.
I know he's born in June or July.
I'm going to take a guess and say he's 4.
June.
8.
Because 8 for a cat is old. That's pushing senior. 7 is senior for a cat. Our cat's a 9. I'd guess Mogo's about 4 or 5. I remember I've obviously seen Mogo in real life, so I have an advantage. He is not an old cat. As he gets older, Catherine, he
Right.
will like people more.
Right, the first entry I have for his birthday is 2015. So he's 3 years old?
4, actually, because of December. It's nearly June, so he's near 4. Yeah, so he's very young.
It's not nearly June.
It's nearly 4. It's closer to...
We're 2/3 of the way through the year.
we're over half. So it's closer to 4. No, I'm kidding. He's 3. I was close.
Actually, it's literally 6 months.
Oh, okay. I was close.
It is halfway.
No, I was
pretty much.
close. But at the end of the day, he's
In fact,
3.
It will be halfway, 6 months, in 3 days.
The thing is, he doesn't trust many people because he's young.
He kind of, he may have killed a pigeon today.
Ah.
We didn't see it, but there were a load of feathers outside my
Strong
room.
cat. I mean,
And it definitely wasn't the dog, because he's not interested in it.
he's interested in
He'd
chickens.
run away. Only the robber chicken.
I know, that was the reference. But, I mean, Mogar's young. To be fair, the older he gets, the more friendly he will. And,
Yeah,
and
Andy, the cat we have up at the home, he loves everyone.
But the thing is,
Doesn't
like,
let anyone pick him up.
our cats hated us. Our cats never went in my room. One of them, the female cat, never went in my room. Just of lately, she's been meowing like crazy. Meowing like crazy, coming into my room. Which is rare. And she tries to sleep on my bed, which is really rare.
Yeah, Mogar's been stealing my bed lately, so I should leave on the sofa.
As he gets older, Mogar will probably start sleeping a lot more in your bed.
He already sleeps a lot in my bed. Sometimes I just can't be bothered to kind of slide underneath
I mean, to be
making
fair,
images of him on it.
I think I must have got the closest anyone has ever got to Mogar who isn't you.
Yeah, you did get pretty close.
Which is
My
impressive.
dad's come pretty close before too.
But it's the fact that I know how to get close to cats. Because you go incredibly slowly. Because otherwise you'd be... you know what Mogar's like, he's a skittish cat. He'll run if you go at him. If you even so much as look at him wrong, he will just run. And that's... I mean, you saw how slow I was walking across the room just to get anywhere near the guy. And then he ran away.
Yeah.
But, I mean, hey, let me strike him once. And then didn't trust me because he smelled other cats.
I don't think that's the problem.
I don't think he trusts anyone.
You smell Annie the cat from the home on me a lot. And
Yeah,
he's
but that's
still
a
fine
lot.
with me.
That's
Yeah,
but that's
he was fine
because
the first time too.
it's weird.
I mean, he put us up with Lily.
True.
That Lily and Mogar have become quite good friends
Yeah,
for the most part.
for the most part. I mean, you can hear Lily whenever you hear the dog bark. It's probably Mogar. Well, that's what I found when we were doing Extra Life.
It's more likely she wants to go outside. And
Yeah.
it will almost certainly be the second I lie down and get comfortable. Which is why I've been sleeping on the sofa.
I think she does it on purpose. That sofa is incredibly comfortable.
Yeah. You put
Stop.
a duvet on it and
Stop. Oh, unfortunately, I think Catherine might be moving by then.
in January.
Yeah, you're going to be in South... I'm going to say Southampton because no one's going to know exactly where you are.
No.
But...
Unless they follow me from the Hobbit.
Yeah.
In which case I will get my sword out.
Yeah, Catherine has swords.
Well,
Plural.
long knife.
Plural.
I do have a lance,
There you go. So you have plural.
but that's not a sword. It's a
It's
weapon.
a stabbing instrument.
I also have loads of little knives,
There you go. You have multiple.
like this one.
That's a key knife.
Yeah,
I've never
It's a
seen a
key.
key knife.
I know. I had to get it when
It's
I
also a
saw it.
knife.
I also have. Where is it?
And yeah, in case anyone's wondering, that isn't broken. It does just flicker. Stop can attest to what ghosts do in Destiny.
They flicker a lot. They just don't do anything. They flicker a lot.
I mean, once I get an Alexa at some point, I will be using that a lot more.
I know it's here somewhere.
Mostly to
I
play
was
Destiny.
I was annoyed that I was like, oh, the Alexa dot things are like £25. I'll grab one whilst they're really cheap, and it was like, oh, we're out of stock till next year.
Welcome
Well,
to Amazon.
That is the habits of Black Friday and stuff like Cyber Monday.
I mean, Alexa is currently down at £25, depending on the colour.
Yeah,
Also, depending on the version and the generation.
Oh my god, in stock on January 27th. Everyone took advantage of that.
Well, I can't find
I mean, you could take advantage of the Echo.
Oh, I know where my penknife is.
That's down from 90 to 55. I mean, that's
penknife.
still exceptionally good deal.
Should I get my penknife?
No. You know who you should have a look at? John Lewis.
I've had a look at a couple of places, but they are out of stock pretty much everywhere.
Echo Dot on John Lewis. In stock for £25, mate.
Blake's facing the wrong
There you go.
way.
£25 in grey, white, or black. They're all in stock. This is why you check
I
John Lewis.
also have a Stanley knife.
Also, you get a 2 years guarantee.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So with that laptop that I got, as a standard, Dell only give you 1 year. With John Lewis, it's 3.
Ooh.
That's why you go to John Lewis for tech, because like if you want a TV, you go to a manufacturer, you'll get 1. If you go to John Lewis, you'll get 5. Like, as much as they're a little bit more, and Catherine can attest this, as much as John Lewis are considered posh and expensive.
To be honest,
Same
there
with
are places
Waitrose.
that are way more expensive.
Well, yeah, but this is the point. John Lewis are still considered medium to middle to upper class. They're not considered to be cheap, but when you actually look at them, or Waitrose for that matter, they're actually exceptionally good.
Yeah, it's like whenever me and my dad buy milk, we walk to the Waitrose rather than the co-op.
Exactly. And if
Because
I was at
one, the people in Waitrose are nicer,
yes,
and two, the milk I think is actually cheaper in Waitrose.
it's also nicer.
Gonna level with you as we don't have a Waitrose here. It's like accessible, I don't think. We have a giant Marks and Spencers, but that's about it.
Yeah. I mean, I know that you don't have a Sunderland. I'm presuming that's just because they can't.
I want cream soda.
We've got the Marks and Spencers,
Which is just as good, let's be honest.
It's in a really building as well. See if I can pull a picture of it up.
I mean, the nearest branch to Sunderland is like... Oh, God.
My nearest store when I move is going to be Aldi. I think.
It's going to be Waitrose, Southampton. You have a car.
I hate driving.
Well, I mean...
Why would I drive when I can walk to it?
So for context, this is going to completely be as sort of...
That's a big building.
The Waitrose, Southampton.
No, the thing stopped just...
The Marks and Spencers. It's like a really...
Unfortunately, I can't look at it, so...
Why wouldn't you that?
Wow.
So for context, Catherine, the Waitrose is in St Denis.
No, I just have mead.
So the Waitrose is in St Denis, which... oh my God,
That's not far.
I think that is literally down the road.
Yeah, I was thinking that is roughly the area.
Oh my God, it's literally up the road from The Hobbit.
The Hobbit.
But that's up the road.
I mean, actually, no. Yeah, you're... Okay, you're very close to Aldi. I was just about to say, like,
Yeah,
a word which would have said
that's
people
why
where you
I
are.
would do
I'm
that. I
trying...
could probably get one of those slingshots and hit it.
I mean, do you want to know what you'd call an Irishman who has a music shop? Here's music. In Southampton. It's literally across the road from you, Catherine. There's a place called Hayes Music.
I thought you were going to go with Peter Plays.
Oh, no. But, yeah, there's a music store just across from you.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Clown's Wine Bar and Jester's Nightclub.
Oh, I have got to go to Jester's.
Boulder Shack Climbing Gym. I think Catherine's arm would detach from the socket if she tried climbing.
I actually did used to do indoor rock climbing. I really enjoyed that.
Used being the operative term.
My upper body strength is actually quite good.
I mean, you'd literally be across the road from a climbing gym.
I know. I want to build myself up a bit. I do want to go check that place out. It's just a case of finding out how you get in that area. Me and my dad were driving around, and
it looks fairly simple.
You'd think that.
It looks fairly simple.
We couldn't even find our way out of the Audi car park at one point. I mean, once you get out of the Audi car park,
It's not a good start.
you get back to the road.
It's not a good start.
Fun times.
I mean, also the plus side is if I ever came to visit you, there's literally a road car park up the road. Also, yeah, I really don't think there's going to be a heck of a lot of parking outside yours.
Well,
Like, I mean, I'm just discussing Catherine moving to Southampton, which is the coolest thing since sliced bread, by the way. But
It is very, very cool.
I mean, I wish I could just move into a house like that, but
it's the next step in my plan to take over the Southampton group.
I mean, you're
You hear
literally...
me, Graham?
And then the
You're
world,
watching.
are you just going to skip the world bit?
No. Once I have the Southampton group under my control, then I will take over other RTUK group.
No,
And
this
then
is
the
just
whole of
RTUK.
RTUK.
Slowly absorb.
And then the world.
Maybe not the world.
Fine.
The world's too much
RTUK.
effort.
Yeah.
The world's just effort. Who wants to take over the world? It's more fun just sort of taking over a small part of it.
Yeah, you'd have to get a plane to some of the places.
Yeah, it'll just get boring. I mean,
It just gets expensive.
considering where you picked to live in Southampton, you couldn't have picked a better place for food. You are literally on the food road.
Yeah,
call it
it should help me have a varied diet.
You're down the road from the Hobbit.
Very,
How is it going to be a varied diet? It does.
not all the time.
Yeah, but
What a
It's
different
usually, I think
takeaway.
it's only really during the summer, and I don't know, there are times it's
there's a restaurant on the
Right.
corner of your street called. It's like a microbrewery.
didn't know that.
Yeah, there's a microbrewery literally on the end of your road.
Hi, Dad.
Right.
I won't, and yes, I'll remember to eat.
That's
We're
it.
just talking about microbreweries.
Yeah, good.
You want to join us?
No.
You're kind of the expert.
Yeah, good.
Alright. Anyway,
It's actually a charity. Huh. It's actually a charity. But yeah, you're literally across the road from Aldi, and that's absolutely brilliant.
hello, Moga. He's a good kitty
Southampton's
cat.
the one place I would genuinely love to live.
Yeah, come on.
Wish I could.
I just noticed my camera's twisted again
You what?
Camera?
on the stream.
Oh yeah.
Right and
Hang
left.
on, I'm fixing it.
I just went to reach down to my cat and I noticed, why am I leaning
There
right?
you go.
Thank you.
Should now switch.
Hey!
Catherine is now on the right side of the screen.
He's
But
a
no,
good kitty
Southampton's
cat.
actually a lot more expensive to get to London than Milton Keynes.
It's not as expensive as Oxford. Pretty much nowhere is expensive as Oxford to get to anywhere else.
True. Well, no, Milton Keynes. I will debate that heavily and say that, okay, right, now we're going to go on to debate about trains. This is how off topic we are.
Right, let's see.
Stop. For you to get to London, how much would it cost?
Let's have a look.
Let's go on train line.
I'm actually going to bring up my screen for this. Hang on.
So
I'm gonna-
considering where I live to London direct,
Yeah.
so London any say for example I just decided I wanted to go next weekend, so the 8th, leaving at we go at 6:30 in the morning. Are we talking a return or just one way?
Return.
Same day,
We're talking a return. Yeah.
leaving at what's this 7?
There is no way it's that cheap.
£132.30 there and back. That's via trains. Like trains, I just don't get trains really. Like, they're just so expensive.
Right then, so I'm going to bring my screen up. Right then, so I head to National Rail. So we went to London Euston, which is the only one I can get into. Let's just use tomorrow as an example. So it's, with a travel card, £46.30. Where's it for you, Catherine?
Well, for some reason it's saying I can get. Am I doing open return or? Well, 2 singles there and back
Yeah.
will be £21 from
Okay, and if
Oxford.
you went for a return?
Because
the return will be an any time.
return.
Well, you want an any time.
Yeah, open return.
It's, no, open return is different.
Off-peak day return, about £27.
Okay, the one I'm going for basically gets me on any route permitted. So I can travel on any train at any time on any peak or off-peak.
Nice.
For the price of £46.30. Which is a heck ton. But I'd still class that as pretty damn good. For Milton Keynes at the very least.
Alright, this is weird.
What?
When I was looking at the specific return times.
Yeah.
Well, times there, times back. Southampton was being more expensive. But now what I've done the open return. So Oxford was £26.60. Southampton is £18.80.
Southampton's cheap.
Yeah,
I'm actually seriously considering whether
I'm
I should-
confused.
Here's the point.
I mean, that's what I expect it to be because Oxford is Oxford.
I wonder if I got a train from Southampton to London, it would be cheaper than Milton Keynes, than living here.
It would be pretty much the same time-wise.
No, it wouldn't. It really wouldn't.
Well, an extra hour.
No more than an extra hour. Extra hour and a half?
Really? What's your
Extra
train
2
time?
hours, sorry. My train time from Milton Keynes is 30 minutes.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, Jesus Christ, Southampton's expensive. Shit. 86 quid.
Huh?
Which station are you going to?
What?
Also, from which station are you going?
What, the Southampton one? Southampton Central.
Okay, 2.
Paddington.
Paddington.
Or Waterloo.
Paddington.
Well, now it's come up as a different amount. Oh wait, that's today. I was looking
Okay,
at.
there we go. That's what I thought it would be.
I was looking at tomorrow lunchtime.
£84. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. The next train now is at pretty much 5 a.m. tomorrow morning and will be £85.
I mean, Southampton's expensive.
It's not though.
It's a cheap place to live. It's expensive to get to London.
Everywhere is expensive to get to London.
Yeah,
Except for
that's-
London. Oh, no, wait. London
yeah,
is expensive
even
to get
London
to London.
is pretty expensive. I was gonna say, yeah, like
To get to London from London, it's still very expensive to get to London.
yeah. I think that's the thing, though. I think things like trains and stuff are always going to be stupidly expensive,
Yeah.
simply because people will pay it because it's faster.
Yep.
Now, bear in mind that £132. Did I say?
Yes.
Now, say for example.
Hello, Murder. Do you want to come and say hello?
Let's get Murger up on the desk.
He walked off.
Cat statistics.
He's
For
not a
example,
dick.
the same trip I wanted to do on that day,
I need to remember.
Megabus, it is. So, say I leave 7 o'clock in the morning and I come back late at night. 30 quid on the coach.
Not bad.
And that's only like a week in advance. I mean, like 2-3 weeks in advance. Sort of like pennies. I think RTX, me and Davey Hoodwinker, we were gonna look at that coming down via Megabus, and we were looking like a month in advance. I think it worked out like £7 or £8 each way. Oh, he's shredding. He's shredded.
Yes, I have a shredder.
Shredded, bro.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
I just realised there was a set of Razor stickers that I didn't need. So they just went through the shredder.
I mean, we could always talk about the Artemis Fowl movie.
We could, but there's not much to say.
Oh, I'm gonna level with you. It's not something I know much about.
Whoa, glow stick pie.
And we found out Stuart hasn't read. He's only read the first 3, and I haven't read the last 2.
I mean, still
the
hasn't
book.
read any of them as far as I know.
So
Yeah.
pleased to read them.
I can't read.
You managed to read Destiny. The stuff in Destiny.
Nah, skip the cutscenes. It's like shooting things.
You managed to type, that means you can read the letters on your keyboard.
Not necessarily.
Writing is not the same as reading.
Yeah, it's
So he's not writing, he's reading what keys he's hitting. Or
exactly.
he had to in order to memorize them.
It's muscle memory. But speaking of Destiny and other games, so both me and Stuart have the Destiny ghosting. Mine hasn't showed up yet. But I think me and Stuart talked about the other day is like things that come in like limited editions, like collector's editions, and I think it was when we were talking. There was a guy who bought the Red Dead Redemption limited edition thing, so the big box that comes in like loads of stuff, and he was selling it off individually.
That looks amazing. Best way is I could just do this.
We were seeing like the whole physical side of things get like with games it's getting less and less now.
Yeah.
Particularly
It's
with
so damn expensive. I mean, the game itself is expensive.
Well,
that's the thing. The Destiny Collector's Edition, I think we worked out was £120.
£129
roughly. Yeah. And I bought the main thing out of it for 20. And it is a
solar power charger.
Solar powered charger in a metal case. And it's got the Destiny logo on.
Destiny did a proper collector's edition.
Like, solar power in the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solar can be done without sun.
Yeah, it just needs to be UV.
Yeah, solar just runs off UV,
So
not heat.
basically, you get a UV light powered by the battery.
You
And
could.
it becomes, you have infinite power, there you go.
So long as it generates slightly more
Exactly.
than the UV light.
And that's the
Catherine,
problem.
Just expecting like the FBI to just knock on Catherine's door like,
Open up FBI!
Blue power!
she's giving away free
Yeah, that's the thing. Everyone goes with the free energy stuff, and it's just like, when you realise why you can never have free energy.
Well, you need
No.
energy to make energy.
Here's the main problem. If you're making a light, you're losing some of that energy to heat.
Yep.
And
You always
that
need
is
extra
why
energy.
you cannot get more energy than you put in. Equal exchange. Equivalent
Which is
exchange.
why you can never give more than 100%. Which is why giving 110% is a lie.
It's true.
And that is my TED talk.
Yeah.
Unless you give 100% and you steal 10% to someone else.
But then again, you're only given 100% of your potential. You're
I
giving
never
it
said it was
10%.
110% of me. I said giving 110%. Some of it came from me, some of it came from the other person I murdered earlier.
Just me, and also this hand that fell off the person. I guess.
I wish I had a fake hand right now.
Oh, you just need the
Hey,
doctor's
Austin.
fake hand. Hey Austin, you've come in with the worst possible conversation.
I wish I had an
So
extra
we went
hand.
from
Yeah.
discussing collectibles with games.
No, what we did was we went to
Catherine
discuss.
shopping.
We
Would you
went.
say it's a bit grim?
Oh, now we've gone to bad puns.
I love it. That one makes me laugh every time. That's
Yeah, it works.
grim.
I mean,
That's why he lives on my desk.
yeah. I'd say the point is as well, like going back to Southampton, I genuinely want to go to Southampton, but the problem is, I don't want to live here because it's incredibly expensive. I don't want to live in somewhere like, I don't know, far south because it's expensive to get to London. I mean, Arday's been alright. I got a laptop, so I'm fine.
I played a lot of Destiny, spent some money on Christmas presents, it was good.
Yeah, I managed to get a Christmas present for my dad. I still need to get one for my sister. Maybe my mum.
Yeah.
Don't know if I'm gonna see her. Don't know if I want to see her. Chances are she's just gonna turn up at a house anyway.
It's always what
Not
happens.
on Christmas Day. She's not that stupid.
Yeah,
I
if she
don't
was,
know
there'd
the
be
house.
an interesting That'd be an interesting exchange.
My dad would not let her in, and my uncle, who is her brother, would not let her in because he would cause so many problems. She's actually managed to accuse her own brother of stealing money from her, which he would never do. He is one of the kindest people you could ever meet. He cares a heck of a lot about his family.
The best way is to lose friends, alienate your siblings, and destroy the entirety of your... Well...
Look, my thinking is blood relatives you're stuck with, but family is who you choose.
That's a really nice way of thinking about it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I still don't know if there's a huge difference between friends and family.
No, I don't either. It's the Rooster Teeth family. We don't really know.
At the end of the day,
other.
if anyone from Rooster Teeth said, "I'm going to Southampton, has anyone got a place to stay?" I'm pretty sure you'd go, "Yep." Have a room.
Yep.
At the end of the day, if someone's going to Southampton, it's just like, I probably would.
Yeah.
Southampton's so goddamn expensive for hotels.
Austin asked, "How was everyone's day?"
And we responded immediately.
Did we?
That's why I said. That's why I said my day's been pretty good. I got a laptop.
Oh, right.
When is Southampton meet?
I don't know. December's always kind of hazy because it's normally near the end of the month.
Should have a New Year's
But
meet.
that's Christmas. So we sometimes move it to the beginning of January or just January.
We should do a New Year's meet. Actually,
That would
physically
be pretty
over New
cool.
Year's.
One day I want to actually meet up with people on New Year's Eve.
I mean, hey, there's a meet up in London on New Year's Eve.
That's London. Not going to London.
It's too expensive to get there. We've been through this.
We should just...
Also, I don't want to risk getting stuck in London.
Here's a point. What we should do is get a ton of us somewhere.
Southampton.
Will you be in Southampton at
go,
the start of the
that's-
month?
No.
I mean...
Just turn up. There's just nobody there. Like,
But next year.
That is January 1st.
No. Next December we can plan to meet up.
so we've got to.
And then build a time machine.
Yeah, I'll go forward.
Nobody's falling asleep.
No. I'm currently
Already asleep.
but yeah, I'm actually dead right now inside.
Aren't we all? Okay, then.
It's like I'm shocked. So I was ordering the Destiny book that's coming out because I can't read. You see, and all the,
You should start everything with "I can't read," you see.
as someone who can't read. So the
It reminds me of so.
Star Wars: The Last Jedi. That was quite recent, wasn't it?
Yes.
all
I
the-
actually went to see that.
The action figures are
No, I didn't.
less than £5 forbidden. Like they're £3.
Nice.
There's some crazy going on. Which is pretty sad though, because Star Wars is a pretty big thing. And then you see like things like that and it's like, it's pretty sad to see. I don't know.
We should probably also ask Austin, how are you today?
Yes.
More importantly, how are you?
And everyone else in the chat.
Yeah,
If there is anyone else in the
Here's a
chat.
question. How old were you when you realised that the power button symbol is made up of the two binary digits 1 and 0?
I was literally this amount of days old.
What do you mean power?
So the power button is a thing like that. With a
Oh,
line through
right,
the top.
yeah,
1, 0.
The switchy thing.
Yeah. The on switch is a 1 and a 0.
Did you really not know that?
I don't think anyone did, to be fair.
I did.
Well, not many people who could be
So
bothered.
that's also
I didn't
like
even understand binary back then. I could understand it was a 1 and a 0.
the
Zero
8
is
card
four,
and a pack
one
of
is on.
cards has an 8 in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Like
And
that's
7 is the most commonly rolled number on a dice.
it.
On 2 dice.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
like on one dice it's not.
I mean, if you roll a d20 like this, Or a D12?
Possibly.
There is a question. We should roll a load of D20s and D12s and see what the most commonly rolled number is.
Right. Where's D20?
Not right now. We should do a
Here it is. Right.
We should do an episode where we just roll dice.
I'm going to get a D6. Is 7 the most commonly rolled number?
On a D6, no, it's not.
On the 2 pairs of dice, so you roll one and I roll one. Where's the dice, Catherine?
Show me
But
the
if
dice.
it's a D6, it's not going to be 7. Because it's a D4.
Wait. 7 is the most commonly rolled number on 2 dice. Because in Monopoly, you roll 2 dice.
Yes, 2 D4s.
D4's whatever. This one.
Yes, D4. Okay. I got my dice.
Ready? Go for it. What'd you get?
5.
I got a 5.
The
try
10
again.
I said 10 is the most in
3. Did you get 3? 7.
Let's try it again. Ready, go.
5.
Oh, one off. Try again. I'm actually interested now.
6.
7, 8, 9, 10. We got more 10s than 7s.
1.
I got a 2, so we've actually got more 6s and 10s.
2.
That's a 5.
5.
Yeah, 7 ain't the most commonly rolled number, Jack. You're wrong.
It might be if you roll it enough time.
True. We should test that at some point, though.
Yeah, just several hours of always rolling dice.
You know what I'd like to see? A test where you literally just get a ton of dice and roll them all at the same time.
I was actually just picturing that in my head. Rolling a load
Could
of
we
dice.
do
at the same
that?
time. Well, I do have quite a few dice.
Right, I'm just gonna go to
But
Amazon and see
not
how
that
much.
many.
I'm just gonna go to Amazon and see how much bulk buying D4s is.
You can buy a fuck ton.
Bulk
for quite cheap.
D4. Let's have a look.
Let's see how many I've got in here. 1,
Oh god, Catherine's actually gonna count them.
3.
Is it a D4? It is a D4.
Yeah, it's a D4.
I mean, to be honest, most people just assume they're a dice.
4. 5. 6.
Most people call them a 6-sided dice.
Wait, they're not. It's not a D4, is it? It's a D6.
Yeah, it is a Thank you!
Sorry.
Thank you!
No, I wasn't thinking straight, okay? 3, 4, 6, 7.
I knew it was a D6. So how many dice would you think we'd need to roll a stupid amount of dice?
At least 100.
Well, I can buy 100 for £4.
But are they different colours?
Yes.
Mm.
We'd have to physically go around and check them. You know what? I'm gonna search on Amazon.
10.
1,000 D6 dice. Catherine, it's a thing.
11.
1,000 dice.
Twelve.
What are you doing?
Something dice. I have 13 different.
It's not
13
enough.
different dice. I'm like a tenth for the one there.
How about £1.92 for 50?
How much is shipping?
It is £1. So do you want me to see how much? Bloody hell, Catherine!
What?
It's so loud.
Don't listen.
Oh, it's coming out on the stream.
But I had to fit them all back in there, okay?
Oh, mini trug, I love them.
That used to be my sweet.
Love the mini
thing.
trug.
And then my better one.
So for 50, £1.92 dice.
This is now the Dice Podcast with
Welcome
Yeah.
to the Dice Cast.
This
is-
with
this is
409
lit-
dice.
Dice Cast, that's it.
We need to
we
make
need
that
to
as a
do
podcast.
So what you need to do is roll 409 dice.
What we should do is once a month have a special podcast where we very enthusiastically talk about something really dull. Like the very specifics of dice
Like watching paint dry.
and the history of dice.
I would love to make a stream which is literally just watching paint dry.
You've quite clearly never watched one of my streams.
So, Catherine, for £1.82, we can get 50 dice at a £1 delivery. So, for £2.82, wait, oh my god, hang on. Quantity 13. Oh, Gavin laugh. So for 13 times 50.
Nah, make head hurt. Need more
We would
alcohol.
get 650 dice for £23.
That would be great to throw at someone.
Instead of the ice bucket challenge, it's the dice bucket challenge.
Screaming balls, dice balls. You shove a load of dice into a balloon. Mix a bit of water up so you know it's not completely solid.
No, it's.
Then you chuck it at them.
I'm kind of wondering how much bulk by moon balls is.
Oh, my moon balls should arrive soon.
That's what the AH one.
Yeah, and the Monopoly.
Wholesale moon balls.
And the stuff I ordered for you.
Oh, nice. Wholesale moon balls.
Everything got hit by customs, which wasn't really that surprising.
How much was it out of interest?
Can't remember. Not gonna look it up here.
Oh, will Boba have a wholesale site?
Also, I ordered the £1,000,000 Euro expansion from the UK store. They sent me the wrong expansion. They sent me the expansion pack 1,
Brilliant.
which isn't even listed on the UK store.
You know that these are called land balls? They're moon balls, but they're called land balls on the website.
There's also lava balls or something.
I'm sorry, so for how many... Right, so how many moon balls would you say you could put in a bucket?
Depends on what size bucket it is.
Let's see how... Right, so how many moon balls do you think AH had for their... slingshots?
Oh, well, they did have that thing where they put a load of moon balls in a bucket. But then they didn't have
I'd
enough
say they're
moon
at
balls
least
in a
100.
bucket. So they put a load in the cardboard box.
So for 100 green moon balls, which you can't buy, incidentally, because there's only 32 of them in stock. Oh my god, I love the fact that there's only 32 Boba moon balls on the website in stock. And see, now I'm kind of interested to go to Rooster Teeth. I really want to see how much it would cost to buy a ton of AH moon balls. Not literally a ton. That would be very, very dangerous. Moonbar. Oh my god, if I search Moonbar and it comes up with Moonball. Boo, Marismus. They didn't do it. I was expecting for me to search Moonbar on the website and be able to find a Moonball. Wait, have they got rid of the Moonballs? No. I can't search for Moonball. It doesn't come up.
The amount of times you've said that word, we have to throw all of that, or the equivalent of something at stop now.
Why stop?
No. Why me? What have I done?
You're the one in the middle on the camera.
I wonder how many it lets you
You'll
buy.
find I'm on the right.
I wonder how many it actually lets
no,
you
you're the
buy.
bottom.
This
On
is
my
inc-
screen, I'm on the right.
Well, technically on the stream, you're in the middle bottom. So we just lock them on your head.
Nice.
So what is the maximum moon bar I can buy? Let's try 10,000.
What is the maximum amount of
Let's have a look at Moonbar. 10,000 Moonbar. Oh,
I
that's
like
so
how
much.
we were considering stopping earlier, now it's almost midnight.
What about 1,000 Moonballs?
What about 409?
I genuinely don't think they sell them anymore. What about 10 Moonballs?
Bloody hell. And the Boba Green Moonball is like £23 on eBay. That's absurd.
Oh my god, their site cannot Oh my god, their site cannot take the amount of Moonballs I'm trying to purchase. It keeps crashing every 10 Moonballs as I go up. If I change it to 100. Okay, is that the maximum Moonball? That is not the maximum Moonball. How about 200?
Well, you can buy 30
How about 300?
at a time on Amazon.
They let you buy 3,000 Moonballs, guys.
Wow.
I'm really wanting to see if you can get a first 10 off that. Oh, there's only 158 of them left in stock. Oh my god, you can use the first 5 discount. Oh, you get £1,500 off.
Well, a seller on eBay has 430 green moonballs.
4.
£7.90 each.
Oh, right. Look how this is literally turned into the Moonball cast. Can someone just clip this and send it to Waboba? We want to be sponsored by Waboba.
To buy 430 moonballs from that seller, it would cost £3,397. Now I really want to buy moonballs. God damn it.
No, what you should buy is 1,000 dice.
I do like dice.
I've already sent the link, I think. What?
I did literally type dice into Amazon and that was the first one I saw.
Can't see it, it's streaming.
They're beautiful.
So, here's a point. If we could choose any forfeits for next year's 409 Extra Life, what would they be?
I don't know.
Stop. Who would be opposed to putting in money for a paintball gun?
Oh god.
They're legal. They're completely legal. As long as they're under a certain amount. Seriously, I've researched this. Who would be opposed to that?
I wouldn't be against it.
Catherine?
Huh? Sorry, I was getting distracted by dice.
Paintball.
Yeah, sounds like fun.
I stubbed my toe twice.
Oh.
Like,
Stopped it.
once and then slipped and then did it again.
Stopped your toe.
Stopped my toe.
Well,
Just like actually getting my bank. What's that like? So I'm trying to buy the yes, I am 26 and still have a Velcro wallet.
So yeah, Ghost. Yeah.
so many dice. I want them all.
I think we've lost Catherine to the dice.
She's been indicted by the dice.
I'm going to say we end the podcast there. I know it's 5 minutes early, but
Nah,
we've run out of topics. Also, Livid Alive, and they're playing Ripto's Rage, so... More like Robto's Rage.
So many dice.
I'm going to say we're going to go raid Livid. A song of ass and Rob, but mostly Rob's ass. But whilst that's going through, let's just wait for this advert to stop.
So did we stop?
I haven't stopped yet.
Alright, cool. We didn't say goodbye yet. Oh my god, these are all so beautiful. I want all the dice.
Anyway, I'm going to say goodbye for now. We're going to go raid. I'm livid.
Bye bye.
Guys.
Let me just set the raid going first. Let's hope we can get people ready to raid. There's only 3 of us in here, so not a lot. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. We shall see you in the next podcast, hopefully, and goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.